It's the Lobo Ruidoso Football Camp Report, brought to you by the award-winning La Quintaine and Suites Ruidoso Downs.
What deciding factors led to the Lobos returning to Ruidoso this year?
Well, first of all, I'd heard so many great responses from everybody about the facilities down here at Ruidoso, how smoothly it had gone, from a functional standpoint over the last couple of years, that it made sense to come back. Then we sent Brian to Spain and Ben Hilgard down to check it out, and they come back and said it was unbelievable. And I can now confirm everything that everybody said. I mean, this is a tremendous facility for us. Logistically, it's outstanding. Even more importantly, the surroundings. I mean, the beauty of this area. New Mexico is a beautiful state, and Ruidoso is one of the most beautiful places I've been. So it's a no-brainer. I mean, I'll make the decision right now that if they'll have us, we'll sign a contract for as long as I'm the head coach. We'll come back here.
Guys, what does coming down to camp in Ruidoso do for them?
I think it does so many things. Very few college teams actually get the chance to go away to training camp. But I think it's a big benefit for us because right now in college football, these players are on your campus really just about year-round, 365 days. So first, it's a great opportunity for them to get out of the normal settings. It's not the same weight room, it's not the same meeting rooms or practice field. So they get away. Then when they come back to campus, they really do appreciate what they have. They look forward to getting back because they've had a change in pace. Then secondly, you get them away, there's no distractions. We all live in a first-class hotel. There's great food. There's no excuses. There's no excuses that we can't build tremendous chemistry down here and that we can't get accomplished what we set out to accomplish. So it's a tremendous opportunity for us. Yeah, just from a logistical standpoint, the first thing that's really important to players is, where do I sleep? Well, they're sleeping in a hotel that people pay a lot of money come down here and vacation, number one. And number two, where do I eat? Well, 100 yards away in the convention center is where we have all of our meals, all of our meeting rooms, the locker room, the training facility. I mean, that's probably less than 100 yards from the hotel. Then we have really 3.5 tremendous practice fields down here. I mean, you can see behind me the quality of these practice fields. So from a logistical standpoint, it really couldn't be any better. I'm sure there's maybe some NFL camps that would rival it somewhere, but it's as good as it can get. I hope they come back liking each other a little bit better than they did when they left, having a little bit more respect for each other as teammates and coaches. And I hope we come back a different team than when we left. I told them there's going to be a new surface, a new field for us to play on in Albuquerque. Let's come back a new football team. Well, no question that when you drive into this town and you see how beautiful the surroundings are, the first thing is, from just the standpoint of the beauty of it, how severe that is, the fire. And then you think of all the lives that live in these beautiful homes. It's for real. And I'm just glad we could do some small part back in Albuquerque to raise some money. More importantly, come down here and just show everybody in Ruidoso and New Mexico that things are back to normal in this part of the state. So I appreciate the fact that we're able to be here, and I'm glad everything is back to the kind of life these people expect to live here in this beautiful place.
Coach, how have you and the Lobos been received down here, and do you have any sort of message for the people of Ruidoso?
Yeah, I appreciate their hospitality, and when I was a young guy, my dad would take me to Latrobe, Pennsylvania. I grew up in Pittsburgh, and Latrobe, Pennsylvania was the summer home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I can remember driving into Latrobe every year, and you had that sign that said, Latrobe, summer home of the world champion Pittsburgh Steelers. I would hope someday we could have a sign outside of Ruidoso when we cross the city limit that says, Ruidoso, New Mexico, summer home of the Lobos, Mountain West Conference Championship. So that's the goal. But I'm really appreciative of just all the hospitality here.